but it really grew a good garden.
Just off Silver Avenue sits Kathy Smith's house and, of course, her vegetable garden.
Onions, carrots, beets.
But across the street from Smith's sits this debris.
I heard a big boom, and so I thought there was a car accident out in front of my house. Then I went to the kitchen sink and I saw the fire at the end of the street.
Smith says she thought the fire would be put out in just a few hours, but a knock on her door to evacuate told her otherwise.
And then a fireman stopped me and he said, "You can't be on the street because the natural gas line runs under the street and therefore the whole block can blow up."
So why didn't that happen?
Often when we see an explosion, what's happened is you have an enclosed space where the methane or the natural gas has been accumulating for some time. If it's out in the open, methane is lighter than air and it will dissipate. And so that's often when you see, kind of a singular flame versus an explosion.
Bill Karam with the Pipeline Safety Trust says there are some potential risks that companies look at in the pipe systems, such as aging, corrosion, or cracking. While operators are required to do regular leak surveys, he says the federal regulations are not that strict when it comes to the leak detection and repair.
But there's no standards as to what type of equipment they need to use, how sensitive, accurate, or reliable that equipment is. And so we don't have a lot of consistency operator to operator, community to community.
The director of the Utah Division of Public Utilities, Chris Parker, says Enbridge Gas has an aggressive infrastructure replacement program for their distribution lines. Parker says they help set an annual budget that the company can spend on aging infrastructure, and educating the public can help stop a leak from getting any worse.
Using your nose, if the customer smells something, of course they know there's a problem. We have different tools to find the problem. We have meters that'll beep. The closer you get to it, the more the leak is happening.
At Black Diamond Experts, Darren Anderson says taking these safety measures is a part of their job.
This is what they use underground. Cities will have, quite a bigger diameter.
Back on Silver Avenue, the streets are now marked with spray paint to outline the work that Enbridge Gas is doing. As for Kathy Smith, she says she will continue to tend to her garden because she's grateful it's still there.
So I didn't know if I was going to have a house to come back to, but fortunately I do. So.
In South Salt Lake, Julia Sandor, Fox 13 News, Utah.